Today I made these crazy delicious Big Mac twice baked potatoes. They were incredible. It tasted like the Big Mac and the fries all in one. First, you're going to start off with making that Big Mac sauce. I do a cup of mayonnaise, a tablespoon of mustard. It's supposed to be regular mustard, but I have any. 3 tablespoons of the sweet relish, a little bit of pickle juice in there, and then garlic powder, onion powder, and smoked paprika. You're going to stir that up really well and then set that aside for the end. And now you're going to make 1 pound of ground beef with onion all chopped up. And then you're going to bake those potatoes separately. And then just scoop out the inside just like this until there's a nice little ridge around it too. After you drain that meat, you're going to season it however you'd like. And then with the insides of those potatoes, you're going to add about a cup or so of shredded cheese, some salt and pepper, a couple tablespoons of softened butter, and then about a half of a cup of sour cream. You're going to add that meat to the potatoes too, and then about a half of a cup or so of the Big Mac sauce, maybe a little more. Stir that all up really well, and then you're gonna put that mixture back into your potatoes and then top with a little bit more cheese, and then bake it at 400 degrees for about 20 or so minutes. Top with more of that Big Mac sauce and some chopped pickles. You have to try this one. Tonight for dinner, I made a sheet pan pizza quesadilla. This was incredible. The kids were asking for seconds. It was a huge hit with my family. It's really easy to make too. First, you're gonna get all those ingredients ready. It's all these right here. And then you're gonna make some garlic butter. So first it's just about 4 tablespoons of butter with a little bit of Italian seasoning in there. And then minced garlic, you're gonna melt that. Just put a little bit of this on your sheet pan. Not too much because you don't want them soggy either. And then you're gonna put some burrito tortillas down. I did 5 down with them overlapping. A little bit of pizza sauce. You don't want to go overboard on that either. And then pepperoni, sausage, and black olive. But you can use whatever pizza toppings you want. This is just what my family likes. And then you're going to get some mozzarella cheese and then spread that all over the top just like this. And then you're going to fold over those tortillas and put another tortilla on the top. Then with the rest of that garlic butter, you're just going to spread that on the top just like this. And then you're going to take another sheet pan and put it right on the top of this while baking. You're going to bake it at 450 degrees for 25 to 30 minutes. It depends on how crispy you want it. It comes out just like this and delicious. Tonight for dinner was a really easy one. We had Philly cheesesteak inspired nachos. These were so delicious and really easy to make as always. First I took 3 bell peppers chopped, 1 jalapeno chopped, and half of a onion chopped, and then threw that in a pan with 1.5 pounds of ground beef. You're going to cook that, drain the grease, add 1 big tablespoon of minced garlic, about 3 to 4 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. Mix that all up and then add your seasonings. These are the 2 I used. Season up really well, and you can taste this to make sure you like it. And then you're going to add your provolone cheese. I just topped it right on there, and then I put a lid on it so it could melt while I get my other stuff ready. So I have my tortilla chips. I used this whole bag of tortilla chips, put that on a cookie sheet, and then took that meat and put it right on top of those chips, just like this. And then I heated up some Cheez Whiz, and I poured that over the top of this too. You don't have to do the Cheez Whiz. You can use queso or, whatever. You don't even have to use any at all. But I baked this for about 5 minutes in the oven at 450 just to make sure everything was nice and hot and gooey. And it was delicious. It was a huge hit here. I hope you guys love it. Tonight for dinner, I made a cheeseburger hash brown casserole, and it was incredible. Everybody in the family loved it, and really easy to make. First, in a separate bowl, you're going to add 8 ounces of sour cream, and then 1 can of the cream of chicken. You're just going to stir this up really well, and then add your seasonings. You can add whatever you want, but I added some garlic powder, some onion powder, and then just some pepper. Stir this up again, and then you're going to add everything else in. So I did a bag of the frozen hash browns. Stir this up, and then 2 cups of cheese. I know I need a bigger bowl still. Stir this up too, and then you're going to cook a pound of ground beef, and then I just put some burger seasoning and stuff in there when I cooked it, and then add that to your mixture. And you could add 1.5 pounds too. We just did a pound, but it could have used some more. Then you're going to add that to a 9x13 pan. I sprinkled a little bit more cheese on there, and then I put the French fried onions on the top, and then I baked this at 350 for about 40 minutes. This turned out so delicious. Everybody loved it, and we're asking for seconds. Definitely give this one a try.